crystal healing energy for you, the collective. Upgrades, acceleration, deep healing, intention, topaz. Topaz is a Scorpio stone. It's a birthstone for Scorpios. It also is, this is bringing energy into the center, okay? Taking back your power, your strength. Also, for many of you, this is a solar plex, sacral chakra, female power, cuprite, I think it is. This is the female symbol, and your feminine energy is lit. If you are a female, if you're a male, your heart is opening more. You have love, rose quartz. There is someone that you love, okay? But you are currently going through an initiation phase. And it's kind of really important right now to stay in that energy of the healing work that you're doing with all of this, okay? With the strength and the solar plexus, with the creative energy, with the feminine energy. That's your intuition. That's owl medicine, seeing in the dark places. The love is still there, and whatever is meant to be will be, so leave it. Don't put a face on it. Don't put a name on it. There is some kind of destiny coming towards you. With this initiation, Penakite. Can you see that? Kind of like giving me High Priestess vibes, Hierophant vibes, very, very beautiful spiritual energy. This is the upgrade that I've been speaking about. Go look at my other two videos that I just posted this morning all about that, and what you can do during this process to keep yourself in balance. We have alternate realities as you like. So that's also what's been happening with a lot of this new energy coming in. It's like you're realizing that there's more than just the world that you see on the news. There's so much more to us, that we are so incredibly vast. Release with aquamarine, and you also have a divine connection, amethyst. But with this amethyst, there may be some kind of addictions with your person, if you're separated, or even if you are with someone, that you have to step away from their stuff, because we become very off balance from that kind of energy. And amethyst is very good if you're trying to release habits that are not good for you, okay, during this transformation with moldavite. Now, moldavite is a stone that may leave you after it's done its job, like you can't find it. You know, that's happened to me. I've worked with moldavite like in the 90s, and it is a very powerful energy. And some people think that you have to be ready to use that, to integrate that, but the moldavite is transformation, open heart chakra. It's a beautiful energy. Healing, chlorite. You're going through a very deep healing, so be gentle with yourself. Earth, grounding. Please look at the other video about the upgrade where I talk about different grounding exercises. I will be doing more of that as well, okay? Joy and gratitude, kunzite and hiddenite. You know that there's a divine plan for you. You're not forcing any relationships anymore. You're not tolerating unacceptable behavior, because you're vibrating at a different frequency than you did in the past. Like the codependency is melting away. You know that you have to move forward with the things that you have to do. You cannot let somebody's nonsense stop you or take you off track, because you are on the right path, okay? Yes, with the wholeness, you're using your throat chakra, you're speaking up. You may have spoke up in, and I've been talking about this a lot in my videos, with a little bit of anger recently, because there's some kind of rage that's coming up from everything that you've been through in many lifetimes, in this lifetime especially, though, for some of you. it's been a real challenge in the past, I'm going to say 4 to 5 years. Okay, but with this turquoise, there are things and stories that you will be telling to help others. It is a very beautiful stone to wear near the throat chakra because you are going to be speaking. I also feel like you're going to be shedding some skin during this time, and clarity, clear quartz. With this, clear quartz can be used for any of the chakras, but it's for clarity. It's a good stone to have when you're meditating. It is a good stone to have when you're clearing your chakras, when you're working on your healing. But it also is so that you know that you don't want to put yourself in a state of confusion because of someone else's behavior or because of some of the things that people around you are doing. You are evaluating. You are very aware of some of the dysfunctional things that are going on. You are pretty much on point with that. So remember this statement. It's a very good statement, and my shaman friend taught me this many years ago. The statement is, confusion is not of the light. I'm going to say that again. Confusion is not of the light. So you're stepping away to get clarity. It's a very brave, courageous thing to do, but it is absolutely necessary for your growth. Yes, and this is confirmation. Manifest light, hematite. Hematite was also one of the stones that I talked about in my notes when I did the second video on the upgrade, on the fifth dimension energy coming in, on the ascension symptoms, on the ascension process. So hematite was one of the stones to use for grounding, and it's also a beautiful stone to carry around for protection. Magic, labradorite. This is one of my favorite. I love labradorite. You are very magical. You are very mystical. You have been hiding your gifts for many years. Many of us have done that, okay, in the past or currently, or we're feeling like, you know, sometimes that nobody's really hearing what I'm saying, but it doesn't matter. If it goes to one person, you are manifesting your divine purpose, okay? So magic with the labradorite, beautiful stone for that. Cycles, moonstone. Now with this full moon coming in, there are many different things that you can do. You can make your moon water. You can release what you need to release during this full moon. You may be very emotional, and it's, you know, it's Cancer season is upon us, and water energy. You may need to cry. You may need to do some somatic movement, things like that. Prayer, fulgurite. You're praying every day. You're praying every day for the release, and the release is actually happening. And it will happen in your time. You don't want to push it. You don't want to force it. It's going to be like a natural occurrence with all of the beautiful things that you are doing for yourself. Now, fulgurite is what happens when lightning hits sand, okay? Like at the beach, if the lightning hits sand, it turns into this actual tube. The Native Americans used to blow smoke through it to send their prayers up to heaven. Pretty interesting. I have a piece of fulgurite, and I've done that myself, okay? Prosperity, garnet. You are grounding yourself because you know about the root chakra. Now the root chakra, the affirmation for the root chakra is, the universe supplies all my needs. That's my affirmation that I use when I'm working on the root chakra. The root chakra, it could be when it's out of balance, you could have sciatic problems. Sciatic is your lifeline, okay? So I used to teach this in yoga, that there were certain poses that we could do to release that tension. It was like, you know, when you're stressed out, it becomes like a really tight rubber band, and it can be, you know, physically painful. So root chakra is all of those exercises that I talked about in that upgrade video, okay? So check that out. Creation, zincite. So it is all about you creating this healing journey for yourself and moving forward with prosperity, groundedness, light, and love.